It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State, and I'm back with another logo talk. It's been a little minute. Sorry for the delay, sorry for the wait. Business has been quite a mess a little bit, a little late. I don't like that shit. I'm starting from the beginning. Sorry about that, Taylor. I don't want to tell the people my shit been a mess. Three, two, one. It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State, and I'm back with a logo talk. Sorry for the wait. It's been a little minute. Business has been moving fast, a lot of transitions, but we back at it, man. Me and the crew. Before we get started, like, subscribe to this channel. We get thousands of listens, only a couple hundred likes. Show us some love, help us climb those algorithms. Also, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that the roll up is covering everything Miami, Florida State, and Florida. We out here a little bit. It's been busy for the University of Florida. Never a dull moment, especially when it pertains to the quarterback position. It's been a lot going on. There's smoke about Anthony Richardson, and I've been saying this in the entire season. So no news to the roll-up fans and the people that follow Unk, man. I've been saying the entire season that I thought Anthony Richardson was going to have a good enough season to go pro, not just go pro, go first round. A lot of smoke about that, about him not returning. There's been message board posts about his locker room being cleaned out. Oh yeah, that's what people do when they're about to go pro. They clean out lockers. That's just the vibes. Outside of Anthony Richardson, Jalen Kitna, the backup quarterback to Anthony Richardson, was dismissed for child pornography of all things. I don't want to get deep into that. It's a lot of personal feelings I have about that, but I'm just gonna keep it plain. Um, University of Florida did the right thing. We got to move forward, but it also puts Billy in quite the position as far as quarterback development. That room, you're now down two guys that the average fan wasn't expecting to be gone, but now you got to figure things out. I think the quarterback position is loaded in the transfer portal. I think we're gonna have to go after a guy in that portal. Jaden Kitna is, people look at it on paper. If you're not close to the program and say, "Oh, we got rid of a 3-star quarterback," um, that's just not the case. He's a 3-star quarterback, but also he was developing seemingly pretty well on campus. He was starting to grasp Billy's offense, the concepts. When Anthony Richardson went down in any game, and also the Florida State game, uh, they were comfortable with leaving him in there and letting him making decisions and do what he got to do to move the stick. So I don't think it's just that easy for the staff. From the staff's perspective, they lost a valuable guy to that room. So now you're down two guys in that room. We have Jaden Rashad, a 4-star commit out of Pittsburgh, California, coming into this recruiting class. While I think he's a very talented guy, I don't think he's going to be ready to play in the SEC uh, out the gate as a true freshman. That's just my beliefs. You may believe different, but this is my thoughts. We did have two quarterbacks in this recruiting class, but like I said, when it's quarterback position, University of Florida, never a dull moment. Marcus Stokes, a former 4-star commit, a guy we flipped from Penn State early on in the recruiting cycle, had to decommit because of a video he put out using the N word. So it's been quite the turn of events when it pertains to quarterback. But like I said, I think our move is not getting another high school guy to come in with Rashada, but to find some talent, at least a stopgap guy, to be able to, carry the offense and do what we need to do to win next year while guys like Jaden Rashad to get ready and develop a little bit. Drake May is a guy that's some rumors about him entering the transfer portal. Um, Quarterback, former 5-star quarterback that's at North Carolina, having a great season, putting up some of the best numbers in college football. There's some smoke about him not being happy in UNC. I do want to say that his family are North Carolina people. Brother went there, dad went there. All that said, he's went there as well. I don't know if he sticks. I think he doesn't stick. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. We'll find out in the coming weeks. But as of now, after the UNC Clemson game, he put out a tweet or a remark saying that he had intentions on returning to North Carolina. We'll see what those intentions. I mean, I have a lot of intentions as well. I had intentions on being an astronaut. That shit just ain't work out for me. So now I just smoke a lot of Kush. Um, Same effects, I think. We'll see though. We'll see what Drake makes out with it. There's been some rumors about Georgia possibly doing some contacting behind the scenes. Alabama doing some contacting behind the scenes, and also Florida. All this is all hearsay. Contact behind the scenes is illegal, so do with that what you will. Cade McNamara is another quarterback that entered the transfer portal out of Michigan. Jeff Sims out of Georgia Tech. Luke Altmyer out of Ole Miss. And Hudson Card. Brennan Armstrong. It's a lot of quarterback options. We'll see what Billy takes it, who we go after, but it's clearly not an option for us not to go after a transfer quarterback. I expect us to go after one. More things in the portal news. December 5th is tomorrow. That's the real date. December 5th, when it all pops off. That's the Christmas for these coaches. They get a lot of gifts to choose from and see if they can update their rosters, man. But for some guys that departed from us, Donovan McMillan, Jalen Kitna was dismissed. Naquan Wright tweeted his intentions to enter the portal. Justin Shorter declared early, so there's not a portal guy, but he's excellent, and that frees up a number. Lorenzo Lingard tweeted his expectations. Dejon Reynolds, Avery Ham, D1 Black, Griffin McDowell, Nick Elkness, Trent Whittemore, Kamara Wilkerson, Marco Ortiz, and Josh Brun, all guys. It's around 15 players that we've had that are leaving the roster. It's going to be a complete flip here of talent. Wide receiver wise, since I mentioned, a few guys that's leaving, Dejon Reynolds, Justin Shorter, and possibly we'll see where Ricky Pearsall is at with it. Real quick on Ricky Pearsall. So if I'm Ricky Pearsall, you still need a quarterback. That's why quarterback is just the most important piece for our team right now. Who's playing quarterback next year? As bad as we need wide receivers, you cannot recruit a receiver out of the portal without saying this is the guy that's going to throw you the ball. And that's including Ricky Pearsall. I think we need to get a solidified guy at a quarterback position to say, hey, this is who's going to be throwing you the ball. But in the portal, some receivers that enter the portal who I like, Decoded Crawford out of Nebraska, got Decoded his name in the game, but also a very good playmaker that we could use in this offense. Dominique Lovett, a kid out of Mizzou, right here in the SEC. Another SEC guy, Christian Leary. Liked him coming out of high school, ended up at Bama. Not sure why it didn't work out at Bama. The receiver position just hasn't been developing well the last couple of years at Bama regardless, man. Just a lot of stars not panning out there. Mekhi Jackson is a guy that I like a lot. He has 85 receptions, almost 1,000 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He's up Jerry Rice Awards finalist. He's at St. Francis, a speedy guy, a guy that can take the lid off a little bit. Wouldn't mind getting in on him in the portal. Also, Malik Washington, a guy that has 65 receptions out there at Northwestern. Good route runner, good speed. Just guys we need to get to come in here. And I like our wide receivers class as far as freshmen that are coming in the recruiting cycle, but we need some immediate help, some guys that have some production and some experience already in big boy football. Where we at with it, man? Do I need a smoke break? Who else we got in the portal? Another pass catcher out of the portal. Kyle Morlock is like one of the biggest names when it pertains to the portal. 6'7", 245-pound D2 tight end out of Shorter University. Some of the schools in on his recruitment is Tennessee, Florida State, Illinois, Wisconsin, LSU, Oklahoma, Auburn, Missouri, West Virginia, you name it. We haven't offered yet. I expect us to offer him soon. We did make a visit to him this weekend. He's a Georgia native. I'm hearing that his family are Gator fans. We'll see. This is all, I don't know. This is what I've heard behind the scenes, that they're Gator fans. We'll see if that makes any difference in his recruitment, because a lot of big guys are out to him. He has 2 years of eligibility left. So, plenty of time to play. Like and subscribe to this channel, man. It's the roll up, it's the vibes, it's the logo talk. Another guy who I like at the FCS level, Ajani Cornelius. He's rated the second best offensive tackle in FCS according to PFF. Originally out of Harlem, New York. Some of the schools that are in on him right now: Boston College, Illinois, Maryland, South Carolina, Auburn, Oregon, Penn State, Michigan State, et cetera, et cetera. We have offered this kid. Would love to get him in the fold. There's some smoke about Richard Garage maybe leaving and declaring a little earlier than we all anticipated. We just need some very capable bodies. And you look at his film, you look at the schools that are after him, big time guy. Would love to see us get in and land this guy. Um, that's all I got right now. I think that's it, bruh. Just going through my notes real quick. It's the logo talk, it's the vibes. I want to give you guys some, some food, some information. Like I said before, like the quarterback position is the most important thing for us right now. Once we figure that out, I think a lot of our recruitment is going to start to manifest itself and make a lot of sense. DJ Lagway chooses December 7th, which is Wednesday. Still feel good about my quarterback room. I know there's some USC smoke that came up. That was his last visit. 2 weeks ago, I was told that he was ready to make a decision. If he would have made that decision 2 weeks ago, I would have felt good about it being UF. I still feel good with it being about UF or this kid being a UF commit. He loves the baseball program, loves Billy. He's ready to get into the fold and start recruiting for this class, man. Not going to count USC out. Don't want to lead the people astray. They are a formidable foe in this. Lincoln Riley has done a great job with quarterbacks. He should have another guy that's up for a Heisman this year, at least in New York City. He's a good play caller, got a good reputation. But something about Billy, something about O'Hara, these quarterbacks like him, these young boys like him. So we'll see what's up, man. Feeling real good about the 7th. You guys show up with your pom-poms regardless. We're going to let some confetti fly. Our quarterback room is going to be okay, but we need some immediate help at that joint, man. It's the roll-up. It's the vibes. It's logo talk. Like, subscribe. Most importantly, love is love. Stay blessed. I'm going to be back with y'all all week. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Logo talk, man. The biggest.